Hi, I'm Traci. Welcome to our last Tween Time. I have two more books to share with you today. One of them is one of my all-time favorites. It's called True to Your Selfie by Megan McCafferty. You may have heard of this author. She's pretty famous. This is about Ella. She has the perfect BFF to make an amazing 7th grade year. Her best friend, Morgan Middleton, and Ella have a YouTube channel. And it's pretty famous. A lot of the girls at school know them around in the community, and they're on all social media networks, including Photobomb, which Morgan absolutely loves. But it still feels a little bit lonely being Morgan's friend sometimes. Ella gave up a lot to be Morgan's new sidekick. She felt bad leaving her best friend Sophie and their other friends behind. Life with Morgan can kind of be hard sometimes. Morgan's pretty demanding, and she kind of bosses everything. Ella in gym class finds something she loves, which is fencing, and Morgan is dead set against it. So Ella really has to be secretive about her fencing classes, which her sister paid for, and they don't have a lot of money, so Ella really has to go to these classes and make them worthwhile. And she loves the classes, but she has to do it without Morgan knowing, and she doesn't have anyone to share her love of fencing with. And she kind of misses the old book series that she and Sophie loved so much. So she doesn't really know what to do, especially because Sophie has a new best friend anyway. So it's about finding your true self, making choices, and finding out what you truly love. And it was a great book. I enjoyed it. I loved all the social media references. It's a pretty easy read. The writing was really fun to read. I loved it. It was my second favorite book, probably, that we read in Tween Time. First was probably Coyote Sunrise. You should all read it. I highly recommend it. You'll have a blast. The next book I'm going to talk about is Like Nothing Amazing Ever Happened by Emily Blejwas. So Justin is sort of getting by. He's picking up the pieces after his father suddenly died. But the book isn't really that totally depressing. I just want to clarify that. Everything really isn't fine for Justin. Everyone knows who he is. They all kind of stare at him, friends, family, everybody in the town. It's a small town, so everyone knows what happened and who he is. But during this time, he learned some valuable lessons. He finds that he loves history of the town and just American history in general. His father was in the Vietnam War, so he was just getting by, and Justin's learning a lot about it, especially because this takes place in the early 90s during the Gulf War. And he makes some really amazing friendships who teaches him that life goes on. And he has a very supportive community and group of people, including his brother Murphy, his mother, who really takes him to church and kind of becomes interested in her faith. But Justin kind of realizes why towards the end of the book. It's a lot of fun. You know, death isn't fun, but this book really made a lot of interesting points about life and learning meaning and memories. I think I would have really enjoyed it at 7th grade or 8th grade. I'm Traci. This is my last Tween Time. I really enjoyed doing it, so I am thinking about picking it back up at some point. And remember, it's always a good day for a good book. Bye.